COVID pandemic updates. This is Marj Jo, and I'm the director of the Pagosa Springs Chamber of Commerce, and we're live today. This is a very busy week still with the COVID pandemic. Lots of changes, lots of additions have come up for our business community and individuals out there. First and foremost, the gig and self-employed people can now file with the Colorado Department of Unemployment. They were supposed to go up around April 10th. It came in a little late, but they are up and ready for people to apply. Now, please remember that it's important for you to file by your last name, the initial of your last name. So A through M and N through Z, and they then will register you. If you don't do it on the appropriate days related to your last name, then your application won't go through. Now, the other thing that the Department of Employment has put in is the easiest way for you to correspond with them is by email. They've put in a new system. And so if you put in your email address in the application, they will send you your PIN number through that email address. Don't wait if you don't have an email address, then you're going to have to wait for the mail, and you'll have to get a notification in the mail. So for you to turn this unemployment claim around fast, please use an email address and correspond with them and put that email address in your application when you're going in there and applying for unemployment funds. Remember, unemployment or self-employed and gig workers were never eligible for unemployment benefits before. This is a whole new program. So please be patient, but know that you should be able to claim. Now, again, you're going to need documentation. Please make sure you have any of the following documents: your 2018 taxes, your 2019 taxes, 1099s, invoices, things like that. You cannot claim for work in the future, only what you have lost since this incident has occurred. The other really good news is the additional $600 that is coming from the government will start coming this week. Now, because it's retroactive, you may not get everything in one lump sum. So don't panic. It may take about 2 or 3 weeks for that $600 to catch up to when you first applied. But it's not coming from the state, it's a federal program. So please make sure that you don't panic and that you look at it for about 2 to 3 weeks so that it can catch up. The good news is the $600 addition to your paycheck, to your unemployment claims, will start coming in this week. Now, the other thing that is also important is that we've had a lot of questions on people that have just moved here. And they say, well, I just moved to Pagosa in January or February. Where do I file? You need to file in the state where the majority of your work was done. So you need to file in the state where you moved from. And then the other thing is, everybody, of course, has heard that there is another stimulus package in the plan and in the signing stage. We hope that it'll make it through tomorrow. Really looking out for our small businesses. Now, what I need to remind everybody is get your paperwork in order. Again, your 2018 taxes, your 2019 taxes, those are the things that you're going to need. If you are in the queue and you have already applied with the bank, chances are it's a kind of a first come, first serve basis. So please make sure that you get your paperwork done, that you get established with a banker, and that you get filing in for the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP, or the EIDL loan program. So get established with a bank. It's really important. All the businesses have a checking account, but more importantly, establish a relationship with that bank. Now, the other thing that I need to remind you of, see there, I told you there's lots of things that happened this week. On Friday, the 24th, the second round of the grant program, which I have told people there's very little grant money out there. Loan money, it's available. Grant money, not so much. But this is a grant program managed through the First Southwest Community Fund, and they are offering grants for small businesses under 5 employees, and those grants are from $1,000 to $3,000. That application ends on Friday, and it's the second round. So please make sure that if you are interested, you have your paperwork in. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me about that. So we're excited for our business community that there is some movement. There is going to be some more money out there. We also want to make sure that you fill out the business survey that we've had going on. We've had a great response. Thank you so much to the business community, but we still would like some more. We know that there's a lot of businesses out there that for time or maybe just it's not going to make any difference, they haven't filled out the survey. We really would like to have an accurate economic picture of Pagosa Springs. And we want to take that information to our county, to our town, and let us know how this has really impacted us in so many different ways. We're a tourism-based economy, so we really want our restaurants and our hotels to get online and fill that out. It's right on our homepage. It's very easy. Takes you about 5 minutes. That's enough for me today. We have some special guests with us today, and that is our sheriff and our undersheriff, our Sheriff Rich Valdez and our undersheriff Derek Woodsman. And so, gentlemen, thank you. You know, there are a lot of rumors out there. I know you find that hard to believe, but sometimes there's just rumors out there. And I bet you your office is just oftentimes riddled with them. And so what's going on out there? I guess I help manage the call center. And one of my biggest questions is, I hear I can't drive in Pagosa, that everything's blocked off. Is that true?
Thanks, Marj Jo. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to talk today. So, no, it's not true. We've heard those same rumors. We've heard that the border is closed. We've heard that Wolf Creek Pass is closed, and that we've heard that individuals have been sent home that are working in certain jobs that are considered non-essential. That's not true at all. So as far as driving down the road, you can travel, and we're not going to make traffic stops just for you because you're driving down the road, but we will stop you if you are violating any traffic laws.
Better check my brake lights.
There you go.
So what else is going on out there, Rich and Derek? What can you tell us about, how this has affected the community, your offices, and share with the public some information there?
Well, I think just like everybody else, it's put a lot of strain on all of us. And there's a lot of challenges out there, a lot of unanswered questions. And but it's, as far as our office goes, it is putting some challenges on us. And we're seeing some of the frustration, I guess you could say, with the community as well. You can see that some of the tension and that people are starting to kind of to feel a little bit of the pressure of this stuff as this challenge as it kind of continues. But so we are seeing an increase in some crimes. But for the most part, everybody in our office is doing well. We're working hard. We still have to manage the day-to-day operations, and this pandemic that's going on is just something that is on top of what we have to do anyway. So it is put a little bit of challenge on our staff. They are still out there 24/7, still dealing with everything, and so we're just making sure that our staff is taken care of, and we're trying to do the best that we can for them, and try to keep the morale up.
Okay. So Richard, Derek, if I have bought a new car or I've transferred a car and I need to register my car, I need a VIN ID. How do I go about doing that now?
Well, it's same kind of process. The biggest issue is those vehicles that are purchased out of state that need a VIN verification. We'll still do them. We're doing them at our office.
Okay.
We certainly expect that our office will resume normal business activities within the very near future. but you can certainly still call and make an appointment with us. We'll do the VIN check here at the office. We'll also, for those vehicles that cannot be relocated, we'll come out to your home and take care of those VIN checks out there. I know that the clerk's office does have a process, a little bit more cumbersome. They do a little bit of VIN check stuff a little bit remotely, but they're still doing it, and you can still get registered. I know that they're also issuing some temporary permits to extend that time period a little bit longer as well.
Okay. Is there anything perhaps out of the ordinary that you want to mention to the community, or most everything is still status quo for your office?
Yeah, for the most part, it is status quo. We're still moving forward. There's a lot of the challenges, obviously, that, like I said before, that we're facing. So this is such a dynamic situation that things change almost on a daily basis, and that's been quite a challenge. But as far as everything else goes, we're getting into summer. We're preparing for a lot of the summer events that are going to start happening. We recognize that maybe this, if it does open within the near future, so we're still moving forward, planning for our summer and planning for our office to continue as we've been doing. There are a few different changes, that we are working on. We're still working with the jail. That's still got to be built. We're trying to look at office space, and that's still going great. So there's still a lot of stuff on the side that we still have to take care of, and
Sure.
But it's still going good.
Life still has to move on. So we're doing the best. Well, thank you all so very much. Remember, they're not going to stop you for driving on the road, but watch those brake lights and everything else. And stop lights. Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate you joining us live on this Wednesday afternoon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marj Jo. We appreciate it. Thanks for all
You're welcome. So for our business community, again, a very busy week, and still to be a busy week. We're waiting for the governor's announcement on what businesses and what type of actions can be taken in our community. We believe that will be happening in the next couple days. So we're anxious to see what that, instead of stay at home, stronger at home, will be looking like. So we'll be getting some information out about that, and certainly talking about it next week. Don't forget to join us tonight on our Whoop It Up Wednesday, and kind of a business after hours, a virtual business after hours. We're really excited that our guests tonight will be Jason Cox and Eric Hittle, and they are the broadband services manager of Archuleta County. Now, they have some great updates for us, including some work on the Aspen Springs monopole that's happening. So that is tonight. It's our Whoop It Up Wednesday virtual happy hour. If you go to our Facebook page, you'll see the posting for the Whoop It Up Wednesday happy hour. Just scroll down through that posting and you'll see where it says tickets. Just click on the tickets and that'll take you right to the link where you can join us tonight. It starts at 5:00. Now, we also recommend that you maybe start about 4:45. Go out to your favorite restaurant, get either dinner tonight or an appetizer and a beverage, and bring it in to the virtual happy hour. We'll all be there waiting for you. We'll also have some time for questions and answers. So please join us tonight at 5:00. And again, thank you for our live stream on Wednesday afternoon. I hope it's been helpful for you. Thank you, everybody. Stay strong.